Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hafiz. So in this video we will learn how to save the data in database using Laravel. So first of all we will create the form in Laravel view, and after that we will save the record in database. After saving the record we will redirect the user to the users page. In the previous video we have already learned how to show the records from the database. So in this video we will learn for the saving the records in database, and we have already learned how to use the paginets in Laravel. For that we need to open the project which we have already created in the previous video. So let us open. So this is the this is the pagination example which we have already created in the previous video. So let us delete all the users for testing purpose. Now we will add all the new users in the database. Now you can see there is no record found in the database. The user tables is empty. So for that we need to create the view in the resource folder. Open the resource views and create a new view and save as add.delete.php. So we will add the students in the database. So copy all copy all the HTML for saving the time and remove unnecessary code. One, add users. So let us copy the bootstrap form from the official website of Bootstrap for saving the time. And duplicate this field. Name. So let us create the road for this view. Open the roads web. Road view and the name of the view, add underscore users. So let us copy, hit enter. Now you can see we are getting this form. So let us remove unnecessary code, this one. Name. And placeholder. Name, email, name is good, name, email and password. method will be post, and we will use also CSRF token, which we have already learned how to use the CSRF token and why we use the CSRF token in Laravel. So let us refresh this page. Name, email and password. So we will use the placeholder also here. Name. Now you can see we have 3 fields. So let us create the route for saving these records. Route post save users and we will copy same and save users, and name of the function will be save users. So let us create this function inside user controller. Public function save users, and we will pass request for testing. We will return the request. Post action URL, and in the URL we will pass the save user. So let us refresh this page. Fees, this is dummy email, password 123456. So click on the submit. So actually I have forgot to remove the validations from the name. Type is text. So again refresh this page. Fees and using dummy email. Four, 5, 6. Click on submit. Now you can see we are getting all these records. Email and password. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click on submit. Now you can see we are getting name, email and password. So let us see how to save these records in the database. So we have already imported the users model and we will use the user model. First of all, we will use the server side validations which Laravel provides by default. We have already learned how to use the validations in Laravel, so let us use this validate request name required. Name should be required. Email also should be required, and password should be required. New user name we have created an object of the user model, and we will save in the user's name and request of name, means which we are getting from the request name. We will assign the name of the user in the user's model. So let us duplicate this field. Email, request of email, password, request of password, after that we will save the users. After saving, we will redirect users to the users page in the all users. Redirect all users. So for the password, we will use the Laravel hash function, which Laravel provide by default. We can also use the crypt function, which already provide the Laravel. So save this file. So refresh this page. Now you can see the users tables is empty. There is no record in the users table. So let us try to save one record. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now click on submit. Now it will throw the error hash, because we have used the hash in this controller and we have not imported the hash in this controller. So we will use the hash. Now again refresh this page. Now you can see one record is saved in the database. So let us check the users table. Now you can see the one record of user is saved in the database, which have ID 11. Now you can see the ID is 11. So in this way we can save the records in the database. Add users. So let us Adil at gmail.com 456. Click on save. Now you can see another record is saved in the database. So let us check the users table. Now you can see the users is saved in the database. So in this way we can save the multiple records in the database. So let us create the button here. When we click on that button, then we will redirect on the other page. URL, and we will pass this URL, add users. Add new user. Now you can see we are getting this link. Now when we click on this, it will redirect to the add users page. Mehdi at gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Click on save. Now you can see the fourth record is added in the database. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And in the upcoming video we will learn how to edit these records and update, and also in the upcoming video we will learn how to delete the records from the database in Laravel. So thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.